Is.
hmm Here we are, Diablo 3s.
Yes.
Well, oh, that's too big. Don't get that big, Windows. Thank you. I'm gonna mute myself for a second, because I'm about to cough a whole bunch. So,
You go for it.
let's just go ahead and.
Right, and while I cannot hear Kabda, I am going to make fun of him. Ha ha ha, because I presume that he also can't hear me because I can't hear him. Ha ha, he's a big nerd. Wow. Um,
But, um, interesting thing. The Global Game Jam is the same weekend as Megfest this year.
yeah, I had heard that.
Hmm. Oh, maybe. I don't think it's. No, it's not gonna happen. No. See, I
Trying
have.
for the reverse run.
Right, that's like the thing I'm good at. I've gotten to 4 before.
Ooh, four.
I haven't gone down to a 0 because I think that is theoretically improbable.
Hmm.
It's not technically impossible. It just requires quite a bit of things to go correct.
Like any good plan in Diablo 3s requires something like that.
You know what? I should pull this over just a little bit so we can still see the clock. Might want to know when our round starts,
That
or
would
it
be
is going to
excellent.
start. Oh, whoops! We lost because it's been 10 minutes since the round started. I didn't notice because I was so invested in Diablo 3s.
So engrossed in this. All
Ah,
right. Yeah, get yourself some upgrades though.
right. All right. Nickel. Oh, go in. There we go. Ah, protection from missiles.
Well, that'll be good when we get back to magic. I'm sure there's some missiles in that.
I guess Aerostorm. Does that count?
Aerostorm. Hmm. I don't think we can make use of increased astral projection distance though.
No. That's really for a different class. Ooh. We get a free treasure cruise.
Excellent.
Bad at scroll. There we go. Oh, excellent. Infrequent actuation.
Man, I could have used infrequent actuation in Dark Souls back in Sen's Fortress. Like, if only these things would actuate less frequently, I'd be able to run past them.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Something I don't think you guys talked about, or I don't know if you know about. You know those
Hmm.
monsters in the tower?
Those
Um,
monsters in
the
the
ones that
tower.
respond to the music?
Yes, yes, the wiggle monsters.
Right. Do you know the
Yeah.
story behind them?
Not really. I know that there are two of them that are different than the others.
Right. Two of them that
Like,
won't attack you, and that's because they
yeah.
regain they retain memories.
Ooh.
Because those
Oh, that's
were at some
harsh.
point regular girls that then turned into monsters.
Man, harsh.
Yeah. If you
Wait,
notice, he does weird things to women, like puts them in crystals.
yeah. Who is Sen, come to think?
Or not Sen, sorry. Seath,
Seath. Oh, okay.
the weird crystal man.
Well, I guess my question stands.
Sen, I don't really know. You'd have to ask Noah about
Yeah, I
that one.
mean, because he had a fortress, so he's got to be a dude. That
Right.
doesn't just come from
They
nowhere.
don't just give you those.
Right. I mean, it could be like the name of a legend or a god or something, and
Right. Like,
that would be okay.
yeah. Oh dear.
Well,
Mm, nope.
it's partially working out for you.
No.
Nah, that couldn't have though.
There's some wrong moves. Like I was playing some Hearthstone earlier today, and like my opponent had me nearly dead. Um, and I drew a Sludge Belcher off the top.
Okay.
Oh, that's just useful in general.
Oh man, you should leave.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'll be right back. I'm sure some places are still open, but I I played a Consecrate, and then without thinking, I just hit the make minion button, so I had 4 mana left. My opponent had a lethal on me,
Mm-hmm.
and so if I hadn't made that token, I could have played Sludge Belcher and lived, but I just mindlessly uh,
Right, it's like,
made a
oh,
thing.
it's late in the game. I'll use my hero
Yeah, I
power.
can do everything.
Man, when is a Sludge Belcher not Ascension Shield Master? Ugh.
Yeah. Pull and a shekel. Oh, that's useful in some cases. Oh, am I out of shekels? Yep. Alright, let's see if we can get a possible. Well, it's gonna be a little. Gonna have to zoom out a little bit. Let's see if we can get a potential forerun. So the spawn, I believe, of the K's is 1 in 10, right?
I have no idea.
Okay,
I was graphics for
I
this.
see.
I
Because
wasn't behind any of the numbers.
I dug a little
Graphics
bit into the
and
code.
okay, cool. Let's see. Graphics and what do you call it? What's the person who sits around and insists on things?
Oh, the ideas man.
I did a lot of that.
There, that might work. Oh, great.
Ha!
Cool.
Well, there you go.
Let's see if we can get this working. That might actually end up okay. Nope. No.
Yeah, now
That
you're
was gonna
now
work
you're
out.
screwed.
Let's see. There
No,
we
I
go.
wasn't a producer because producers just supply you with stuff. That's the
Producers
role of an executive
like
producer.
manage and stuff like that. Like I just did a alright, let's do this one more time. I just did a game project where, I was one of the programmers, but I was also doing most of the design.
Hmm.
But the programmers weren't really listening to what I had said for design. Oh, no. See, if
Mm.
that was okay, that would have been a 8 point run, um, but if they're not listening to what you say, like I would say, oh, we need to make sure we implement, we put in this feature this way to make sure that, we can, like, have the system work the way it needs to for the game to run. And it would just do it a completely different way. Managing programmers is hard. Video games are hard.
Yeah, what I've learned about managing programmers is that everything is either trivial or impossible,
Yeah, it's true.
and you have to periodically feed them or they will forget to eat.
That's also true. That's why during game jams you have to make sure people are fed.
Yeah, so that's what I can bring to the table. Those are my managerial skills. I'll put that on my resume. Um, yes. I'm also decent at cooking too, so I could take care of that myself if the need arises.
Oh, maximum tire durability.
Oh, excellent. I don't think that lasts forever, but it's good to get a little
Yeah. Oh,
repair.
more light. Is that like seeing the top card of your library? You get a little more to see.
What, light radius?
Yeah.
Well, that affects all kinds of things,
Hmm.
like enemy AI, friendly AI,
Oh.
your own like visibility. Okay, no, that would be like going to the Tomb of the Giants and having a little
Oh
glow
yeah.
lamp hat on. That would be
Right.
great. Yeah, you'd
Yeah,
love
it'd be
it.
excellent. That's actually why I did the Tomb of Giants the first time. Because
Oh yeah,
I was part wizard in my run.
oh yeah, the spell.
I just had light because I wasn't going completely blind, and so Gnome told me how you unlock that spell, which I don't think you can do if you don't know about it.
Hmm.
Free condiments.
I really have to get to that grocery store,
Yeah.
or maybe the concession stand.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I don't really
Maybe,
want to go
maybe
there
our
yet.
next round opponent will just have us beat.
Maybe.
I honestly was really a fan of our last round opponent's deck, naturally, because I love Jeskai a lot.
Right.
Ian had like Leaping Master and stuff, and was kind of scraping for playables. I wonder what the power card that drew them to Jeskai was.
Hmm.
Because you don't just start off with Mystic of the Hidden Way, right? You just there had to be something in there.
Right. That's true. Like, what do they have in Jeskai? They had Jeskai Charm.
Jeskai Charm's good. What's that dude's name?
Um.
The guy who's like a 3/3 Izzet Chronarch.
Oh. Is he one of the masters?
Master of picking spells back up.
Yeah, the master something something.
Mhm.
I don't know. I could search it. Um. Uh. KTK. Blue, red, white, multicolor.
Uh-huh.
There he is, Warden of the Eye.
Warden of the He's a warden,
Yeah,
not a
not a
master.
master. Yeah.
All right. I guess he sees into the graveyard,
Mhm.
which is all right.
Yeah. Oh, they guard the sacred documents of Tarkir's history. But they can't use the spell themselves. That's why they just give it back to you.
Oh, yep.
They're just like, hey, you dropped you. This was an old thing we used once. Nemesis Shekel, no.
No, Narset is never the thing that you have,
No.
because
No.
in limited you would not be able to ever get anything profitable from her.
Yeah, I saw it at the pre-release, but like that's because it's a pre-release and everybody has fun there, or at least reasonable people do. They just play whatever they want to.
Hmm.
Like my pre-release deck was Abzan splashing Sarkin,
Yes.
which worked okay. The biggest problem was that I was just doing everything a turn too late, because I was playing like 9 dual lands.
All right, you only have time for a couple more upgrades,
Oh,
I think.
that. I'll finish up this game and then head back. Okay.
All right, so
Ah,
who are we up against?
Zergo with Sagu Mauler. That's honestly, I think that in a format like this, it's easier to splash a multicolor card than a double color card.
I think so too.
Like, I think that if you open up like you'd rather open up a Sorin because like it's just easier to play. Power wise, I'm not sure which is better.
It's hard to evaluate. They serve
Hmm.
different roles.
Yeah, definitely.
They're good in different situations. I think Sarkon takes the cake as a limited card just for not
Yeah,
needing anything else. You just sort
right.
of like
Plus he
Okay, pay for me, and then I will win the game for you.
plus he triggers all of his that color's clans. Or yeah, so like he's a 4 power creature for Timur.
Hmm.
He attacks for Mardu, and he's a non-creature spell for Jeskai.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, we're playing Judith's Lieb. Uh, hmm. How much do I like this Skull Hunter when it's just the 2/1 that interstabbed with nothing else?
It's not the worst.
No, but there's really nothing else here except for just a 2/1.
Hmm. I think you've been spoiled by the awesome hands that you had
I
before.
know. Our opponent mulliganed. Hmm. It could be worse. I think since I have a play, I don't want to go another deeper and like get a worse hand that has nothing to play. So I'm just gonna
Right.
stick with
Like, I
this.
mean, look at this as Swamp Plains, like everything but the swamp. That's your six, and then that looks okay.
Oh
That's
well.
that's a pretty good six.
So now we just need to draw Anafenza and we're good. So
Simple.
yeah, and maybe we'll draw another 2 that we can play instead of the Skull Hunter. I think we played
Ha.
that instead.
Easy.
'Cause that's gonna be have a pretty free attack next turn. And our opponent has nothing.
Oh, no land drop?
No land drop.
Okay, cool. Let's make them draw or
Oh,
discard a spell. They mulligan
gross.
even harder than they know.
Yep.
Hell, they might even concede before discarding something.
Just so we can't see what it is.
Yeah.
There's some
Okay.
morph.
Their worst card was Sage Eye Harrier.
Okay, and of course they're playing our colors.
Different morph, or perhaps the same morph.
Hmm.
Wagering it's Abzan Guide.
Hey!
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna attack first.
Okay, cool.
No trade, cool. And Forest and Anafenza. Another morph.
Another day, another Abzan Guide.
Okay, so here we play a untapped land and Swarm of Bloodflies because he's gonna try to double block the Anafenza. And we're gonna let that happen. Because that means 3 creatures will die. I say think, will Anafenza's replacement effect happen? Hmm.
Ooh, yeah. What does Blowflies? What do Blowflies
What message did I
trigger
just
on?
get? Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think I play the Storm of Bloodflies, and then I just swing with everything.
Yeah, let's go nuts.
Wait until he sees the Doom Blast. And I'll give it to my Skull Hunter, because Skull Hunter can't grow. And if he wants to trade
Yeah.
that instead of Anafenza, okay. So our opponent has shown 3 morphs so far. Ooh.
Goodness.
Oh.
Oh no, Ruth!
Oh. Still, this is going to be a gigantic swarm.
Hmm. Yeah, 2 of your guys are dying.
Okay, so that did send both his guys to exile.
Okay. Instead of dying.
Right. Suppose I shouldn't attack with a disowned ancestor there. Yeah. Oh, at our end. Sure.
Alright, disowned
And
ancestor.
Windswept Heath. So our opponent opened money. Cool.
Excellent.
So Jungle Hollow in Bonkin.
I see some outlasting in our future.
Yes.
This will be Grizzly.
That's an okay grizzly. Hey, that's a big creature. I think I just outlast again? Or do I attack and then keep up Abzan Charm?
That'd be good. He has Feet of Resistance up.
That's true. That gets us then.
Yeah, it gets him pretty dang hard.
It does. Then I think I just outlast both my guys. I can take 4. And I'll leave up Abzan Charm.
Yeah.
He probably has the untap and put 2+1/+1 counters on it.
That would be fine.
Yeah, we can just charm in response.
Yeah.
So I'll just play land and then attack. Throttle. Can I save my creature in any way? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Yeah,
because
'cause that's
even
not
2 more wouldn't really
quite
do
big
it,
enough.
so... Okay. That's fine.
Well, all he's got is the bear.
Yeah, he's got a bear, which, you know, our disowned ancestor just kind of stops in his tracks. So I guess... Let's see if... Okay. Sure. So I'm gonna swing it. I suppose I'll just outlast, because that's not getting in anyway.
Right.
And I have this instead. So I need a black, so I can do that. And then leave up Unyielding Activation. And still outlast this. I think I'm going to save the Doom Blast for when we get really far behind. Because at this point we can just keep outlasting our Disowned Ancestor and then like probably just draw 2 with Abzan Charm if we need to. So I'm going to outlast this again just so that it's big enough to get by both his creatures. And then pass turn. And he can't if he wants to block, he can't outlast the Disowned Ancestor right now.
Whoa.
Okay,
Plain old Water the Roost.
sure. I'm definitely attacking this turn. Well, I suppose it doesn't discard anything, doesn't matter. Still attacking though. And then just passing turn.
Crewbar, he does not yield.
I'm really surprised he's not outlasting with Disowned Ancestor right now. Like, is he planning on blocking? So that's just a dead card. I think I'll just attack again. Oh, I guess him leaving back his Disowned Ancestor means, that, Oh, he's just preventing 4 here. Alright. And... There's no...
Get his last card.
That's right. When did he get
There
a
you
card
go.
in hand?
By
Oh, last turn he didn't do anything, that's right.
playing anything? Yeah.
Ah, land.
He sandbagged us. Amazing.
He sandbagged nothing, though. I guess it's if he drew something live this turn, it would have saved it. Savage Punch, okay. So I could make my man big enough. That's him just gonna... Oh no, his man gets bigger, that's right.
Yeah, his guy gets bigger, so I
Right,
think we have to
okay.
kill it instead.
Yeah, so we have to exile that.
No.
Nope. So now
You're
we
out
can
of
attack with our whole
baseball.
team.
Outstanding. He's waiting for you to respond.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, when I touch this window, it turns off F2.
Hmm.
And he's still going for it.
I I guess he imagines his way out as killing you before
Feat of
you
resistance.
get him.
How much damage do we have right now? 2, 3, 4,
Uh,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
yeah, not quite enough
No.
to feature the feat.
Let's just crack this now, see if we can find it. Find that damage. We can't. But I think we just attack with everything, because nothing can block the Watcher anyway.
Well, let's hope he doesn't pull 5 damage out of his butt.
Yeah, that would really suck. Oh, what if he become immense?
I guess we need him to not draw Become Immense.
Right. And we don't have enough mana to Doom Blast just to make sure he gets rid of his creature.
Well, let's not show him that we have that in case
No,
we...
let's not show him anything else. We don't need the Nomad Outpass on the battlefield. Outpost. This would be like the 5th time today in card games that my opponent would top deck the damage to kill me, though, so
Hmm.
I'd be pretty on tilt. Great.
Okay, backs it in.
And we didn't have to show the Doom Blast.
Excellent. See, what a great hand that was.
Oh, that's... Oh, no. It's... Yeah, that was a good hand. Do we want to just destroy his hand?
You know what? As a plan, let's try it.
Yeah. Like, what wasn't very good against this deck? I guess everything was pretty good against this deck. Do we need the banner?
Yeah, let's take the banner out for one
Mm-hmm.
and remove... Like, when is Savage Punch ever going to work for us?
Not really ever. Like,
Yeah.
when we have Anafenza out. But I think despising, like, 2 of his, like, powerful creatures, especially because he has all those morphs, it gives us information about what they could be.
Yeah. I despise you.
Yeah. Okay,
It'll be awesome.
let's run it. Plus, I'm just glad I get to play 2 Despises.
Let's see if we can actually cast him.
Yeah. Yes, we can. Oh, but do we want... I think we just still want to do Ancestor into Skull Hunter, though. This doesn't have any white. Do we care, though? Because we can still cast... We can still use 5 of the cards in our hand
Yeah, that's a pretty strong reason to keep.
without... And, like, we're on the draw? Yeah. I think we
let's
keep
keep it.
this.
Watch us have dueling disowned ancestors. Here it comes.
Why am I discarding a card anyways? Is he going to have a Skull Hunter? Because I'm pretty sure we got all the Skull Hunters.
I don't know if we got all the Skull Hunters.
Oh, well. What was I worrying about?
My God.
I think we do just get the Ancestor down first.
Okay.
Because Despise is still useful later in the game. Ah.
Oh man, the Archer's Parapet with no black.
Swing into it.
He
And what else
takes
could
the
it be?
0.
And he discards his own Ancestor.
Ah,
He
he's
is
off
black.
All right.
No longer. I wonder if he said, whoa, that's crazy, because, like, earlier in the game, because he has an Anafenza. How about I make him discard 2 cards this turn?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, so how about I think I despise pre-combat.
Yeah, let's learn.
I don't have anything to play, I mean, yeah. What if he has a Planeswalker to discard? He has a Sorin in hand.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
Yo. Do we snag the Delve card?
if we snag the Delve card, he has nothing to cast, and the thing is, if he discards the other 2 cards, he can cast that next turn.
Yeah.
So I think we do. We discard that, and we make him discard one of his other 2.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And then we just attack with the Skull Hunter. Oh,
Well, yeah, so I guess since we know that he has an Abzan guide, there's
yeah, that's true. Uh,
wrong with that. Yeah, no, I dig.
nope.
His guy is more power is more valuable than ours right now, but
Hmm.
it's a free block.
And I got a one card in hand.
Armament core. Okay,
Because
got
he
the
can play the
guide.
morph.
Lifelink is way back.
That doesn't have lifelink. It just gains him two and it flips.
No. I mean the Abzan
Oh,
guide.
right.
I mean it's a more reasonable
Yeah,
like
does he know that he
behind
draw a
card.
land? He didn't draw a land.
And it's also right there.
Yeah.
Abzan guide.
So attack with play Bellowing Saddlebrute.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Just with the Skull Hunters, if you please.
Oh yeah. I think a Bellowing Saddlebrute blocks a Abzan guide pretty well. If it needs to do that. Hell, if he's not just trading here. He's not. I suppose it's just taking 2 at this point. And with this, he'll just be taking 4.
It's a sizable chunk.
Yeah. Man, that Raid Trigger is worded so weirdly. Alright, so we can dump our hand this turn. Or we could just morph Sidisi's pet and outlast his own ancestor.
How long until Disowned Ancestor is like a real attacker, though?
It's gonna be quite a bit, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think, well, I think I'm doing
Like
this attack regardless.
Okay. Yep, makes sense.
Well, I don't think I'm blocking with this turn, because that would just be throwing it away. If he attacks with his morph,
Right.
like, if he has the mana to flip it, he'll flip it into a,
The 4/4 lifelink.
right, which is going to do nothing. So I think I outlist it regardless, and then play Sidisi's pet. Instead of that, or just dump a 1/3, which does nothing. Plus, it turns this into another attacker.
Okay, let's do it. I like getting Jeskai Student down as soon as possible so that our trick becomes good. Like the rush of battle, for instance,
Yeah.
which is looking pretty hot right now.
Oh man, how many warriors do we have out right now?
4?
Too many? Oh, cool, another land.
Or, you know, that
Yeah,
too.
sure.
But hey, our opponent did not draw the land.
Nope.
So there.
So, yeah. I think I'll outlast this one more turn, just so that it... Well, let's see. How much
So
damage
it's not
is it
a-
dealing right now?
A free block on the more. Wait, it could only possibly deal 1 right now, eh?
Right, that's true.
Crush them! Gruel!
He's just
That we-
planning on gaining all that back, I think.
Probably. Okay, we have a team.
Yeah. Oh, does he have an answer for us? Does he have his utter end in hand?
No, he has his activation on Archer's Parapet.
No, he hasn't.
Oh! Swiped.
Mm.
Okay. Well, good on him.
Ruthless Ripper.
Straight up roof. I'm going to guess then that he does
And a
not have
Savage
a.
Punch. To get rid of our morph.
Well,
Is there morph again?
surprise! It's
Okay.
Sidisi's pet.
Yeah. Sure thing.
Surprise! My morph is crappy.
My morph is garbage.
So yeah, he is counting the days until he
Hey.
gets a land. Oh, that's excellent.
Uh,
My
so,
God, that is excellent.
Cool. Let's attack with everything.
Yeah, crush him.
So he takes 5 and then 5 again. Oh no. So
Oh, this is a rare opportunity.
I give my Martyr Skull Hunter a little more power? Or do I give my Disowned Ancestor? Or do I just put it on the student?
I would just put it on the student. He has the
Yeah.
highest toughness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, this is like less damage in on him right
Right.
now. We're passing
But
up a little damage there.
mm-hmm. And then give Pro white, green. Let's go black. I suppose white
Black,
is the
black is the scary color.
right. Black is the. I mean, I suppose white's the scarier color because that's like the mana he had up, and we win.
Yo!
Great.
Crushed!
Pro anything doesn't actually matter. He has no cards in hand. I don't know why I care
He
about this stuff when
stripped
it's
his
not
hand to
relevant.
pieces.
I
I
know.
love it.
Oh, and we're already going to round 3. Perfect.
Ah, beautiful.
He is like the wind, baby. That was 3 games. What the hell? Incrementally less time every game.
Jeez.
I'm in packs. Hooray.
Beautiful. Value. Sort of.
Yeah. Did we
Let's
open
see if we could
anything-
take down Im.
Is anything that we open worth money? Anafenza might be, actually.
I don't know. I saw Anafenza in some like janky legacy lists that were just like humans and had the
Yeah.
land for humans. The what's it called? Mine is always set to Cyclops. I forget what that land is, but you choose a creature type and it makes mana for that creature type and they're uncounterable. Cavern of Souls? Cavern of Souls.
Oh, yeah. Why can't I spell her name? Really just that bad at spelling?
Oh man, Anafenza would be terrible at the name game.
Yeah.
Oh, Banafenza. Banana Fana Fofanafenza.
Wait, where's the deck list? Oh, don't tell me it's buried somewhere in here. Yeah, it's buried. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. I mean, I suppose I'm already in pack, so I don't need to worry that much about how much value I opened in the cards, but...
Yeah. It frankly wasn't all that much.
No.
We didn't get any fetch lands, we didn't get any planeswalkers.
Doomblast may be a ticket, but probably not. Just because Abzan mid-range is a thing.
I haven't seen that. I mean Siege Rhino.
Yeah,
That's-
it's been kind
that's
of
a card.
crushing standard for a while. It's like the kind of thing you have to build around.
And how do you build around a Yeti that's better than a Yeti?
Well, you play decks that can remove it. And that's basically it. Or you play decks like Jeskai Ascendancy that can win before their Yeti comes out.
Hmm.
Wingmate Rocket just flies over the Yeti. Toon Blast is 5 cents? Well, great. Also, a Rhino negates a Rhino. They can't kill each other, they cancel the drain.
Man, I would love to see like Rhino plus feat of resistance. Be like, yo, now I have a 5/6. Surprise!
Ah, so this is why game 1 was 7 minutes. And the other two
Oh.
were 5 and 3.
I see. So we're just waiting for EM to show up.
Yes.
You lost the die roll.
Mm-hmm. How did I lose the die roll, though? They don't have that nice graphic of the dice spinning anymore. Oh, yep, see? He just told us he has an Anafenza too.
Wow.
I rolled a 2, he rolled a 4.
Well, 4 is greater than 2 last I checked.
Yep.
Almost double.
In fact, it is double.
It is double.
The fun things we find to talk about when our opponent doesn't show up. What do you think he's playing? Probably Mardu?
So, yeah, I think the last time that you and I had a Skype conversation, I was trying to convince you to help me build a drafting tool for my set.
Yes, which I did do. That
Really?
that exists.
Oh man. I
It's
should
just there's nowhere to host it. That's the problem we're at right now.
I okay, what kind of technologies do you need?
Like an Amazon server,
An
like
Amazon
a
server.
dedicated server, because like most web hosting,
Hmm.
like they'll reset the server, they'll stop processes and stuff, and it just needs a
Right.
server that will run a process the whole time.
I see. How do we get that?
I think it went from Amazon for like a year free or something.
Hmm. A free year of drafting my set, eh?
Yeah.
I could make 2015 the year of finally releasing this goddamn thing. I've
At
been
least.
trying to get art for it forever.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Mhm.
I would want to style the page myself,
Right,
so I can
which
do that.
I believe that there's a CSS already in there.
Okay, good. And
Um.
I remember like building a style sheet for something because we started with a tool that kind of existed
Right. The tool is
for
called
regular cards.
drafts.in.
Hmm.
Um.
Draft Sin.
Yeah,
Yes.
drafts.in, which we used to draft the off-color cube.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um. And like I remembered by from using that before, it has a nice graphic in the corner that says "Clone me on GitHub." So when I cloned that in GitHub
Hmm.
and just fiddled with that for a while, and just found a way to get it to talk to a different database, which has your set instead of every other Magic set.
Yes. Yes. No, I'm not reprinting Monolith. Get out of there.
Monolith is far too strong.
That's way too good a card. Can't even believe it.
Maybe it could be printed at uncommon.
Either that. I honestly liked the one that was in Cold Snap. There's like Rune Blast or something. Rune Counter. I don't know. It had the thing where it counted the number of cards in grave. And so the first one was worse than a Monolith, and the second was better than a Monolith. Because it was like two, then
Hmm.
four, then six. I kind of like that one. Rune Snag.
Yeah,
Rune
that's the one.
Snag. Oh yeah, it's Knuckle Tats. God, how did I forget
Oh
that?
yeah. Well, that's right because
Rune
because
Snag.
Cold Snap was all about the multiple cards thing because it was a single small set drafted um drafted three at a time.
Right, basically by itself.
Right.
So rippling warriors and other ripple spells were stupid.
Right, because you would draft like 4 to 7 cards like of the same card, then ripple it.
Right, because so there was like a green spell that was like green and two, enchanted creature gets +2/+2,
Hmm.
and it had ripple. So you just stock your deck with that. Okay, it's like okay, I attack with my 2 drop, or like okay, there's my 2 drop. I'm getting ready to attack, cast the thing. Oh, it's a 10/10 attack. It's like what do you?
Uh,
This format was so dumb. Like the only cold snap that I ever drafted, this was bizarre, by the way, was an Ice Age Alliance's cold snap
oh
draft.
God.
That format was bizarre as hell. I had this like Esper Rushdown deck that had Essence Flare back when like Unstable Mutation was a standard blue kind of thing to do.
Oh man.
So, yeah, we're approaching timer scan territory on the finals,
Right.
which I
Is my
feel is.
opponent online?
Hmm. Oh man, I don't know how to check that anymore. Can we like?
Can I right click the name? Click the name. Is it in the chat?
Double click the name.
Is this one pop out? No, that's pop out.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh wait, the little man.
yeah, okay,
Okay,
he's online.
there's the man.
He hasn't disconnected.
God, this interface.
Maybe he's just deep in a double queue, and like his
I
other.
mean, yeah, he finished up his games quick, so he's like, okay, I got some time.
Yeah, this other guy took like, well, see, the weird
Oh,
thing
you
about
gotta.
that is my game finished first. So if you're gonna go real deep on it,
Hmm.
you notice, oh, but one of my opponents, like, finished up first, like before I did the first round.
Okay.
And generally, I find that like I suppose it's kind of hard to interpret how good a deck is from the amount of time it takes to win. But generally, I find if a match durdles for a while and like goes at the timer, then like both decks aren't necessarily super good.
Hmm.
But
I choose not to extrapolate anything from that. I like
right,
to like. I mean, all we can really glean is if a deck is fast or not.
right.
And even then, we don't really.
Hey,
All right, cool.
so
Yikes!
this is a no.
You get your first mulligan.
This is a turn one play.
It's a strong turn one.
Yeah. Oh, it's great turn one.
Yeah.
Love turn one. After that though,
Okay.
duh.
Kind of
Two
gross.
planes and all four drops. And a five
Life,
drop.
life starts at 4.
Okay, I think.
Well, 3 of those cards are live. That's actually an upgrade over our previous opening hand.
Yep, and I don't want to go to four.
Just do anything to make your opponent make decisions. We're gonna timer scam this guy.
That's how we win. Watch, we're gonna draw a plains, draw a forest, and cast Sand Defense at turn three.
That way, we're drawing disowned ancestor.
That'll also be very good. Ooh, Sultai.
Opulent Palace. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, we hardly saw any Sultai cards at all. I had
Yeah.
to try and convince you to pick a Delve card just so we would have one.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe he took all of them.
Yo. The Sultai deck, when it does have all the cards, is basically unbeatable.
Oh boy.
Gotta protect them feats.
So we're starting this one, this match. Oh, whoa,
Oh
no. Oh
no!
no, we are so done. We are forever done.
Secret plan. He's got secret plans. How can we beat that?
And now our opponent plays a morph, and we're just done. Nope. Okay.
Little did he know.
And is there a morph? Did we find one? Yeah,
Morph detected.
it's a 2/3. Great.
Bigger morphs. Oh, but hey,
We have a thing now.
we have a hate blade which you didn't want to cast.
Oh, I am super bad at Magic: The Gathering, and I forget that that didn't come in tapped. So
Right? You wanted the. I don't know what you wanted.
I
but
wanted the Hate Blade in play.
and now you don't get Feet of Resistance, which would have been awesome.
Right. Unless you draw planes, we don't. Well, so I punted that.
That's okay. It's okay. Just
That was
make your opponent make decisions.
that was my punt for the draft. I get
Dude,
one.
in the same game in which you mulligan? Yikes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's gonna happen in the same one, might as well want to have the least chance to win anyway.
Yeah, this is flipping a morph.
Okay. I can block that next turn, and feet. Yeah, I think I do that. Because the other option is play Anok Bonkin.
Block and feed is okay.
Yeah. Or I play the Hate Blade.
Hayblade is kind of a rattlesnake,
Yeah.
but we
I
would be dead.
think I think making it so our Salt Road can then block every morph he has is good.
What if I were bigger?
Okay.
That actually worked.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
kind of
good. That's
astonishing.
good. Now we can't throttle it this turn or anything. Ah,
Sultai flavor.
okay. Hmm. I think I want the Hate Blade here.
Yeah, it's decent. We really want to draw land,
We
but
did.
that's a pretty
Uh,
good place to be.
I could play that, and then I can't outlast Salt Road because, one white
Yeah.
source. What is that hoopy sound? Does anybody else hear a hoopy sound?
I have been periodically going wah 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 wah, but that's just to myself.
Hmm.
And the other morph. Oh, it's Sagu Mauler.
Oh, no, it's a 6. It's Mandrills without delving.
Eh, probably
Okay.
didn't have anything else to do. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Oh, good. This
That's
is
super
very
cool.
good. Um, that lets us cast Anafenza or Abzan Charm. Um, what do you want to do?
I don't want to get a 4/5.
Yeah, so I can attack with a Hate Blade?
Good attack with the hate blade. He's not gonna block it.
No, he's not. Um, and then
Then
if he did, like, because if we can just make it like poison. So leave up any one color of mana.
Yeah, I like the 4/5 because it neatly blocks shooting
Mhm.
mandrels.
And that morph isn't big enough to get by our team right now anyway. Because if it was like a Segu Mauler, then you just flip that and well, actually, I guess if it could be Icy Blast.
Oh no!
Oh, we don't have the charm up.
I think
Oh
we die.
no. Well, we're basically dead.
Hmm.
Oh, that card is nasty.
Because yeah, they don't untap, do they?
No, they don't. And we're basically just dead.
Oops.
We could get down Anafenza, and then no, we have no way to live next turn. We could get down Anafenza, then Abzan Charm something.
Well, let's see. We could actually Anafenza and Einok Bonkin.
Right, but then what do we do
That's
after that?
yeah. No,
Because we're dead to
they're
any
like
creature.
shooting mandrels,
There's Hootie
and
Mandrills, and he
we're
also
dead
just
to the
has
creatures that he already has.
right, and
So
there's nothing, so we just lose.
yeah,
So don't
no.
show him that we have,
All right.
we don't show him that we have green cards.
No, 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 no. Pass.
Yeah.
Play the forest and pass. Don't concede yet.
Oh yeah.
We're winning on timer. Like,
Yeah.
keep
Good
going.
call.
And also make sure to, at an opportune time before you are dead, crack the banner.
Just to see what we had on top. All right, let's do that now.
Decent.
We had a forest on top.
Okay.
All right.
Those seconds might be crucial.
Right.
What
Do we
was his
just?
morph?
Oh. We can take a look at the chat. I think. Segu Archer.
Huh.
So a 2/5.
All right.
So it's just a morph to be a morph because he has secret plans. Do we bring in the Despises?
Well, his creatures were kind of mid-rangey
Mm-hmm.
and quickly outclass like our 2/1s and stuff.
Right. So I think
So
we just
that
want to get rid of them.
that might be a plan. Like we can make the same substitution we did last time.
Yeah. So the banner out. Which in this case was fixing, but that's because we had a terrible hand.
Yeah,
Um,
no, we had to mulligan a couple times.
and we
Last
just
time we
take out
took out Savage Punch.
right.
I think
Which
it's still correct to do so because
yeah.
Like it's only good if he has smaller creatures for us to
Yeah,
to
like what
punch
do we do?
down.
Like 2 for 1 ourselves with a hate blade?
Hmm.
Like, yeah. I would like to play first. Yes. Cool. You know
All
what?
right.
Like, it's got a morph, which can start gaining us life if like he gets the secret plans in a morph down. It has an Abzan charm to make this. What if we just have a 3/6 lifelink?
That sounds like a gradual path to victory. Let's keep.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna confuse him.
Aha! But what if we were off a color?
Ooh,
I like to spies here.
yeah. Okay, so both of them are
Whoa!
morphs. If we get rid of this, he can't flip it, and this also gives him the Icy Blast. Plus, he has like land. He'll get that blocks it on flip to be a 6/7. I don't know
Yeah,
if we deal with
let's
that.
take the huge man.
Yeah.
Whoa! It's kind of a questionable keep.
Should have done the duel there. Oh, just cast it straight. Sure.
Yep. Do you want to kill it?
I could.
We could kill it. Don't kill it until we have a board.
Right. So I'm gonna play a forest here. Uh, then morph Sidisi's pet. And then I think I wait until next turn to block. Because I can block his Temur Charger and then just flip it. And then ours lives and he dies and we gain
Right.
life. Ah, we have a super valuable morph.
Wait, that land wasn't in his hand before.
It wasn't. So he's...
Goodness.
Okay, so we... Let me just attack play Unyielding Kurmar. I'm
Yeah.
not blocking this turn.
Yeah, get a better board down.
Mhm.
Sure. I mean, we would have been able to block this turn, but we would have to like leave
Right.
up all our mana.
Yeah, and then what if he just had a trick and could blow us out? Like,
Right. Awaken the bear.
yeah, I'd rather we just get down a big min. That like puts us ahead on clock.
The secret path to victory.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey, you know what happens if you exile that guy?
Nothing. So with exile and attack,
I dig.
yeah, I'm gonna.
I mean, that's finally a better clock than
Mhm.
the one he has on us.
Or we could put a +1/+1 counter on both creatures.
That'd be okay too.
Yeah.
Let's make that the plan. That's kind of playing for a
Whatever the
slower.
case. Hmm.
I dig.
Actually, no.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna play
I
an
don't think
untapped
he's gonna
land
attack.
because then we can Krumar or flip
Right.
as need
Like
be.
he's at any rate he's not gonna attack.
No.
So that's fine.
So
We're playing for the match here. All
I don't think
right.
I'm gonna attack with a morph though.
Right. Don't.
He doesn't block. That's fine. Okay. Okay, he has the mandrills down.
Free combat hooting mandrills.
Thank you for that. Now we
Huh.
have perfect information. Oh, he's not even doing anything. Okay.
Okay. Is this your opportunity to sweep one of them up, or just sort of unmorph a ACDC sped?
I think I unmorph this.
Yeah. Let's do that.
And then I want to leave the charm for as a trick because I think that's how
Hmm.
we're getting in damage now. Okay. I'm gonna just attack and keep up the charm.
Okay. What is our attack though?
Unyielding Krumar?
Hoping to like first strike down whatever he got.
Yeah, well that's the thing. We can order it for mandrills first.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he then we can Abzan charm and first strike it, so it kills the Hooting Mandrills and then only takes 3 damage back.
Yeah, okay.
He gains 4, but
Yeah. That's the only concern out of that.
and he just doesn't do anything anyway, so that's fine. And then he can attack if he wants to, because we have a Hate Blade down, as well as an Abzan Charm back up.
Alright, cool. You never have to cast Abzan Charm.
No, I
And
just
he
have to
still-
have it. Ooh.
Yo, okay, so with that on the stack,
Oh.
can't do anything.
No, can't do anything relevant, because this exiles anyway, so it's not going to
Well,
die.
I mean,
And he can't sack it, that's
but-
true.
right. That's
Yeah.
going at with that. But whatever. We'll get him with the counters.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yo.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can't play that and keep up Abzan Charm this turn, but we can keep up First Strike.
I think that means we have no attack.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like, not if we need to actually cast that guy.
And we don't need green.
I mean, unless you want to attack first. But
Hmm.
I don't think our attack is really profitable.
No, it's not. Whereas our block is pretty good. Because, like, everything that dies, he's gaining life. Oh crap, but he does have that one thing that taps our board. That's the biggest problem.
Mm-hmm. And here it is.
Yeah, that would have been good to keep the Abzan Charm for up, actually, because that, I think that was a mistake. As if I could have exiled the Hooting Mandrills in response, then it would have only tapped them for a turn. And now my team's not coming back, so, yikes. Is this 2 or... that's 3, okay. So I'm taking a whole bunch here, and probably a whole bunch next turn, so, yep, I lost that game. And then the secret plans.
The secret plans. No.
Okay, yeah.
We die.
Doom Blast would have
Crap.
saved us, but that was it.
Yep.
Oh well.
Oh wait.
Hmm?
Hold on. We can draw cards.
Yeah! I don't know if we can then cast Doom Blast, but we can definitely draw 2.
Excellent.
Yeah!
Yes. Beautiful.
Great. Okay, we concede. Unless we can timer scam our opponent. We can't
No,
timer scam
that's-
our opponent. That's too...
That's fine.
Okay, well... 4 cons packs, so win up. Went up by 1.
Oh, there you go. You
Great.
have new product.
Fantastic. Anyway, do I want to do another? It's 10 o'clock. I feel like that'll be it for tonight.
Okay.
Because
Well, I had fun.
yeah, that was a good time. Going all the way for another draft is like till 1 o'clock, and that's like
Yeah.
that's a little too late.
Yeah, got a medium late start.
Right. But thank you all for joining. I'm sure I'll draft again sometime soon. Not sure exactly when, but anyway, I will see you later. Have a good night.